Welcome to Pokemon Freak Advance everybody, and in this video I will be talking about my new Fakemon Pokemon region, that is Pokemon Teniern. That is a fan-made region created by me. If you look at its map, it looks pretty simple and it's based off the country Panama, which is actually derived from one site which had like randomization of like different regions, and I found this and it was called the Koipo region. I did not like its name. I kept the name Teniern region, and here there was the inspiration of Panama, and the Panama countries like map looked really good and I copied it here. It looks really nice. It's like a hardcore Soul Silver map and it looks really good. Now let's look at a recap of the entire region. So there are the starters, Blossetal, Blazite and Sprinat, and their starter evolutions, which I won't be telling so that you can see my previous video that I had done about them. But in the previous video I had done about the Tenian region's legendaries, and there's a shocking revelation coming up. That is, in this region, I have decided to completely cancel out all of the legendaries because there's something much more better I wanted to do. That is, I wanted to make the mythical much more better. That is, the Pokemon Yushai is upcoming mythical that will be discussed in this video. But before I show his design, if you had seen the 2021 like best moments video, you could have seen the Yushai's like design. The video I had forgotten that I had revealed Yushai, but in the fake mod section, you could have seen Yushai in all of its glory, and it was an unintentional reveal. But now this is going to be the intentional reveal of the mythical Pokemon Yushai. The mythical Pokemon Yushai is a very special kind of mythical because this is going to be the first mythical in the entire franchise of Fakemon that is going to fuse with legendaries when it's taken over the body of Arceus. And that looks really good. So now let's read the description about how it's more taken on in the series, and not series but in the region. How it's going to affect the entire Tenian region. So by the end of the game, Yushai will take over the body of Arceus, which will alert Dialga and Zygarde, which will call all the legendaries region-wise. But as soon as the legendaries and Yushai fight, Yushai gets energy from an item which gives it power to merge with the legendaries fighting it. First, Yushai is not able to control the energy and doesn't fuse with the legendaries properly, but as soon as it gets the hang of it, it becomes an unstoppable force. You have to fight with every Yushai fusion and then finally defeat Yushai and capture it to save the world from its evil intentions. So basically, at the end of the game, Yushai will take over the body of Arceus, but you will not be soon to react because Yushai is going to be your best friend in the entire region, your personal Pokemon, is going to be your personal friend because Yushai is pretty friendly in the entire Tenian region. But at the end of the game, it slowly from the entire region is collecting some kind of particles, and then as soon as the particles becomes too much, I mean, it gets too much of energy from the particles, it gets the power to control the body of Arceus. And as you know, Dialga is a control of time, and Zygarde is a protector of the ecosystem or whatever. So it will alert Dialga and Zygarde, which will soon call all of the legendaries from each region Kanto, but not Kanto and not Galar because of some technical problem. But Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, and Alola. All of these regions, legendaries will soon come, but only some of the legendaries, again due to that technical problem. Because with Dialga, Palkia was not there to assist it. Because Yusha does something to the Palkias too. So as soon as the legendaries and Yushai fight together, Yushai gets energy from a special item which you had given it. And okay, you will not give Yushai that item, but it gives it a power to merge with the legendaries fighting it. It finds that item somewhere, and Yushai is first not able to control the energy, and it doesn't fuse with the legends properly. That means the fusion that looks really bad. But as soon as it gets the hang of it, it becomes an unstoppable force, and you have to fight with every Yusha fusion. That means you have to fight with the Johto legendaries and Yusha fusion and like that. And these Pokemon are going to be like boss Pokemon, really strong, and but still you will be able to defeat it because it's just one legendary mythical Pokemon which fuse together, and you have like six Pokemon, and every time your Pokemon will be healed. And then finally defeat Yushai alone and then capture it to save the world from its evil intentions. So if we look at all of those fusions, this is going to be the Johto fusion that's comprised from like three Pokemon. All of these are comprised from three Pokemon. I'm not going to tell you what Pokemon they are so that you can type the comments down below. But if you look at the Johto one, it looks disgusting. You'll be asking who made this design, who made it look so ugly, and then when you come to see the Hoenn design, you'll get much more angry and ask, why did you make Hoenn and Johto design so bad? So this is an intentional design concept so that I made it in a hurry and it looks like some unfinished dirty work, and that's what makes it so much special because it's going to fuse with the legendaries, but at the same time, it won't have the energy to harness the control the power, so it won't fuse with the legendaries properly, and this is what the state happens. But then, as soon as it allows itself to control that energy, you can see the Sinoform and it looks really good now. It looks really good and the Sinoform looks majestic enough but not too good. It looks good but not too good. But soon it understands how much energy it has to use. And finally, when it merges with the Unova legendaries, it looks so much majestic. And you can see the Unova fusion, it looks really nice. Now, if we look at the last two fusions, that is a fusion of Kalos, it is again not like the Unova fusion, but it looks really good and it looks like Yusha is able to control the energy. And this time it has actually taken over Zygarde, and in the like Sinnoh fusion, it has taken over Dialga. And then that's the only thing I'm going to tell. And then in the Alola version, again, it's not that good, but it's really good. The legs are not too good, but it's okay. And the Kalos, Alola, and Unova are the fusions that make Yusha so much powerful. And that's just the much over story of Yusha. Now, if we go to the Pokédex entry of Yusha, we can see that it is a poison and a psychic type, and it has the ability Acidal Psych that powers up moves a deep grief or anger. It has all the stats 74 and a total of 444 in all of its stats. And if you look at its size, it's normal. If you look at Yushai 1 second, you will never think that this Pokemon will have even 1% chance of harming you in what way or another, but Pokemon are strange sometimes. Its Pokédex entry reads, it has a happy smile and shows gratitude around. People think that it's a form of Celebi because of the cape. It is said to have a future role in extinction of the universe, although no one believes it. So the professor thinks that it has a future role in the extinction of the universe due to some articles he had read about it, but no one believes it. So yeah, that's like 100% true. You look at Yushai, it looks so happy, it looks so energetic, and then when you look at the professor, you will be wondering what even he is talking about. Is Yushai so much bad, or is it just another rumor about it? But if there's anyone who sees Yusha normally, no one would think that it would be so bad that it can extinct the universe, but there's always people like you, the protagonist, who is going to save the region. I might even add some kind of antagonist who in the post game would again awaken the power of Yushui, remove it from your own Pokeball or Master Ball, and then use it to again battle all of the legendaries, which would be really cool. And but then Yushui understands what it does and frees itself from the evil scientist power, and it has like a good kind of ending to the game maybe. So that's all that I have about the Pokemon Teniern region. If you like this video and about the plot of Yushui, please comment down below and like the video and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. That won't be for another 2 weeks. So bye guys.